Welcome to this week's episode of Azentuary. We left off last time on the southern port city across from the inland sea, having co-opted a entire shipping vessel, and it has now become like a second home for you guys. Maybe a primary home, since you didn't really have a second one. Anyway, you had visited the Adventurers Guild, and were told about the great weapon of Freya, the Sword of Freya, and where approximately to go to find it, though the guy was somewhat vague and just kind of gave you a general Morrowind-esque direction.
Yes, but we are on west. A right proper quest this time.
That's what we say every time.
Though in the past it's been for profit. Now it's fun. And for the glory of Freya!
Oh, joy of joys.
Tell me about it.
Well, okay. Once upon a time, there was this Norse pantheon.
I'm walking away.
Now, maybe if he thinks about a story too hard, his brain will short circuit and we won't have to deal with him anymore.
I like that theory.
Yes, but then you won't have me to heal you either.
I can heal myself. I got cure wounds.
I'm okay with that. If that's all you're bringing to the party, then I can live without it.
I am also the best fighter you have.
I did good damage.
Me too.
Anyways, without getting too heavily into it's a weapon of Freya. Just go and do something. I'm starting to grow roots in my feet.
How can you grow roots? We are on a boat.
I don't feel like explaining it to an idiot right now.
Who you call an idiot? You just as smart as me.
Well, I hide it better.
So you guys have an option. You could take your own vessel and sail it out of this port all the way around through the straits and into the inland sea, or you can walk overland to the north, get a different vessel, and then sail it.
Might as well take this one.
Free.
All right. Well, then let's say you set sail with the next tide. Your crew, which is quite loyal now to you, takes you a nice coastal route all the way around, and you guys get to see basically the landscape as you sail up to the straits, and you feel the difference as you cross. The open sea and its depth are gone, and the much shallower inland sea is felt almost under the boat. It's like you don't bob so much, and the current is almost gone. So you suddenly just sail, unabated.
Ugh. Does Foxglove, while we are sailing, learn all kinds of sailor shanties?
Yeah, sing us a shanty, Foxglove.
Well, are you going to pay for my performance, or am I just because you want me to?
Depends on how well you perform. If it's not worth money, then, why would I pay you? If you're going to assault my ears, I'm not going to pay you for that. That's encouraging bad behavior.
Me flip you silver coin.
Fine. I shall perform something.
I'm sure we could Google some lyrics and you could sing along if you wanted. What do we got here? Oh, maybe not that one.
Most of those sailor ditties are kind of dirty.
Way and up she rises, way and up she rises, way and up she rises early in the morning. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way and up she rises, way and up she.
What's the other one? There once was a ship that set to
I put
sea. The name of the ship was
the ship was a billy of tea. Winds blew up her bow, up, down, and below my bully boys below. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
There you go.
Alrighty. Roll for performance.
Go for
2.
it.
Well, 2 plus 3, so 5.
Okay, so they don't beg you to never do it again. They're just like, oh, you need more time on the waves.
Me flip her another silver coin, just for fun.
For pity.
We'll just let's just do a roll for performance. We don't need to sing anymore.
I don't know. Me quite enjoyed performance.
Next one of us.
How'd you do this time?
Well, I think Barry just flipped her another coin out of pity. Not to perform.
Gotcha. Not to perform? Gotcha. All right, well,
Yeah,
moving on.
Me was like giving her a tip.
Gotcha. All right, well, in that case, you guys continue to sail basically due east at this point until you see the mountain range which makes up the continental divide here. And you can see that, just as that old bartender had mentioned, there is a giant mountain that touches about the midpoint north-south on the horizon.
Well, that's fun.
It takes quite a while to approach. In fact, from where you can see it, it's a whole nother 2 days of sailing until you finally see kind of a little bit of activity scuttling around on the shore, though you're not sure what it is exactly that you're seeing.
Me climb up into Crow's Nest and see if me can borrow a telescope.
Ah, there you go. Let's roll investigation, see if we can figure that out.
Can you use a telescope?
That is a good question. Me roll 13.
Ah, yes. You see up on the shore a couple of several small huts and what look to be short kind of a humanoid creatures running around, catching fish, doing laundry, doing the regular things. They're kind of purple skinned and they look somewhat fishy.
Ah, so they're suspicious.
Yes.
All right. Me go back down and describe inhabitant's description to captain to see if he recognizes.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, captain as in Foxglove or the now first mate?
Captain.
The first mate. Foxglove will not know anything.
Yeah, sounds like a little Koatoa village. We've dealt with them before.
Is there anything to know about them?
Yeah, they're kind of sticky. Like, sometimes you go and if they get all aggressive, you have to smack one down with your sword, but then you'll, stick to them. Sucks.
Okay. Good to know.
But, they're pretty neutral. They're definitely evil, don't get me wrong, but they're pretty neutral.
Got it. Okay. We will watch our step then. Unless Grimmel there wants to try to recruit them.
Too much work. They don't seem like very threatening people either. They're just doing little chores. So, not much use there. Also, yeah, I'd have to get off the boat and convince a whole group of people. It's too much work.
We will have to get off boat anyway there. Because that is where our quest leads.
Maybe, but probably not. I mean, they don't really seem to be the super powerful evil type. I mean, they're evil, but
Just sticky evil?
Sure.
If evil could be sticky.
Alright, anyway. On with our quest. To glorify Freya.
Joy of joys.
It's what I live for. Get up in the morning. Glory to Freya, obviously. Yep, that's... I just realized this quest is very selfish, Barry.
Well, me was going to go on a quest to recover something for Bard, but Bard didn't want to do it, so we go on a quest here. And then we go on a quest for somebody else.
Fine.
You guys did start out on a quest for Poplart, of all people.
We did, but he has disappeared. Maybe someday we will run into him again. And maybe we get really lucky and we don't run into him again.
Yeah.
If only.
I have a weird feeling he has a way to find people who don't want to be found.
This is true. He is very lucky. Sometimes.
Yes, maybe.
Anyway. All right. So, what do you guys want? What are you doing from here?
But have we made landfall?
Well, that's what I wanted to make sure you were doing. All right. So you guys can, take the dinghy into shore, because the full-size ship's not going to make it close enough. I'm assuming. I'll assume you're. Yes. I'll assume you're down the coast a little bit from this village. So you're not just rowing straight up on them.
Okay.
Probably not.
I mean, if you guys want to row straight up on them, you can.
No, that'd be fine. We'll disembark down shore from them a bit.
Okay. All right. Well, then, yes, you make it to shore, and you can tell in the distance there's a little bit of rumbling. They've seen your ship. They were kind of pointing at it out in the distance, but they didn't seem to focus much on you, where you were at.
They missed the dinghy, huh?
Yes, it was quite small.
We are our luck is holding.
Nice. All right. So, what do you do from here? We were just given vague instructions, right? No real map or anything. Correct.
People, then. Unless they don't
You know that it is. You know that it's in this mountain. That's all you know.
Okay. No, that is a very good point, Grimmel. Maybe we should sneak up on villagers and talk to them.
I said nothing about sneaking. Sneaking implies we're doing something bad.
Well,
which would be nice if we were, but we're not. So I just don't want to give them high expectations.
I was just saying, maybe we don't want to, startle them unnecessarily.
Well, sneaking up on them is just going to startle them more, don't you think?
Not as much as just jumping out at them.
Well, we're not doing that either. We're just going to walk up casually.
Fine. Let us boldly go, walking casually.
Well, first off, do we know if they speak common? Or anything that any of us speak?
I guess we will find out.
Alright, sounds like a great plan. We're really good at planning things, aren't we?
Yes, we are very stable geniuses.
I have such high hopes of our party. Anyways, alright, let's go. No.
Alright.
Well, proudly into the village.
You guys are seen coming. The couple of the outermost workers, the little ones, they run back towards the village, and you are greeted by, say, 3 of them. 2 that are dressed, well, kind of like they're warriors, but the third that looks older is just wearing a robe, and he comes up. Let's say he's the same height as Grimmel. So, they're all relatively short.
Mm. What do you mean short?
Compared to
Hey,
Barry.
wait. Mm.
All right, fine. We'll say they're in between you guys, so they're shorter than Barry and Foxglove, but slightly taller than Grimmel. How
No,
about
that's not the problem. You're saying that I'm short.
Well, compared to them, it's all about comparison.
Well, I resent that remark.
Fair.
Yes, that too. Methinks Grimmel is suffering from short Alkin syndrome.
Imposter syndrome?
All right,
knows?
fine. That's it. You guys gotta go talk to them. They beat you up. I'm not helping. Go on, go. Ask for directions, Barry.
All right. Me hold out hands in peaceful gesture and ask, hello, do you speak common?
He looks at you confused, and you hear this. What the?
Yeah.
I'll take that as a no.
Me look at the other 2 people and say, do either of you understand that?
I only speak Common and Dwarvish.
I don't know what I speak. I don't have it written down.
He takes his stick and swipes his foot across the sand, making it smooth, and then takes his stick and starts making marks on the ground.
Yeah. Grimmel,
Yeah?
can you read what he is writing?
Well, first off, is it writing in Common or just in general?
Well, don't you have that spell that lets you understand?
Invocation and yes.
Then yes, can you read that writing?
Probably. Alright. Invocation of Eyes of the Runekeeper, so I can read all writing.
Alright? Then you see it's basically translates to roughly what you want.
How do we ask for directions? Do you speak Common? Or understand Common, at least?
He looks at you very confused.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a no. I don't know, do we know the basic direction?
Me take stick and me write in sand Freya's symbol plus a sword figure. A picture of a sword.
Good job.
Okay.
And then question mark.
Roll me a performance check.
How well do you draw in the sand?
Yeah, basically. I want to see if he understands it.
Not well. Let me see.
Well, you're just rolling against his intelligence, so.
Thank goodness. Me got 13.
Hey, that is good enough. That beat and with his int check, you got it. He looks, and you see him kind of turn, look at up the mountain, and then draw on he wipes the ground clean, and he draws a couple of trees, and then a winding path, and then he stabs the ground, making a hole, and then draws the mountain over the top of that hole.
Ah, okay. And then me draw in sand, a compass, north, south, east, west. And then another question mark, like, what direction is path?
He just holds up an arm and points to the side.
Oh, perfect.
Basically east.
Okay, me give him a little respectful bow, and then start off east, looking for path.
All right, well,
I guess
that works.
Yeah. All right. You guys, I guess, take off, and they just kind of follow you to the edge of the village, and then they stop as you guys go into the trees. And you can tell that this area is, it's used, but there used to be more of a worn path here than there is now. If someone could make I guess let's start with Barry, make a nature check. Or survival check, sorry.
Okay. 1 second. Let me roll fairly decently. Hopefully I don't have a big minus on that. Okay. 15.
Oh, yeah. You're able to basically look around and say, like, look, this is younger and that's older, so pathway is this way, because you can plot a line here, and you basically, like, just are able to find your way through this wooded area.
Yay, me drawn by Freya's aura.
Don't make me barf.
Well, you make your way through the woods, and then you find a pathway in the mountain that is definitely long eroded, like it was put here long ago, but it is definitely there. Like it's something that you can follow, and I'm assuming you do follow. So
yes.
Yeah. You eventually make it to what looks like almost like an old temple opening, something that was like a cave, but then it was carved around. Kind of like this, like the stone city carvings in Iran, where they'd have like a natural cave and then you make like an edifice around it.
Oh, yes, like Petra.
Petra, yeah.
In Jordan,
that's where it was. There's stuff all over. Anyway, I'm tired. My brain's not working. Anyway, so it's kind of like that, but it's like eroded. Like there's been, centuries of water and storm that has worn away at this face, but it's definitely a cave that descends into the mountain.
All right. Before me enter, me kneel down and pray, giving blessing to Freya, and girding myself for successful conclusion to quest.
Let's say as you do that, you see some scraps, some old leather on the ground that looks like some probably previous adventurer might have lost.
Okay. We must be cautious then. Come on, brave and loyal companions. Let us continue.
I think you have delusions of grandeur.
Me not know what that means.
It's
That explains it.
I was just trying to set up for the joke of you find like the Norse equivalent of abandon all hope ye who enter here. But irrelevant. You descend into the darkness.
Is this all for? This is all for a sword, right? Is this worth it? Are we gonna die? If it seems like we're gonna die, I'm probably going to leave you for dead, I'll be honest. I have a world to conquest. I can't risk that all.
Hmm.
Of course, I'll fight first, but... You know.
Okay. Glad to know where we stand.
I like to manage expectations. Like I'll rule the world someday. And provide dental.
Yeah.
What do you mean, it's in the contract.
As long as dental is just, blunt stick to face.
Well, yeah, they didn't read the fine print.
Just have to punch
I
you with
offer
this
it.
healing rock. Well, as you descend,
Evil in life, contracts, lawyers.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, that's what was it? Devil's Advocate. He found the one place that he could affect all of human society was through the law. So
Yeah, pretty much. That was
all
a
right,
mess.
so I rewatched it recently. It definitely held up. All right, as you go in, you find that it is dark. There is nothing providing additional illumination, so those without dark vision will have to supply a light source of some kind.
I'm pretty sure we all have dark
We all have dark vision.
Okay, then you're good. So the temperature is relatively average for a cool mountain interior, and the stone, the walls and the floor seem to be all of a natural stone. It's, difficult terrain in some areas, but, not impassable. It's just not a nice hewn stone like you're used to.
Got it.
Yep. So, first things first, as you descend into the space, you find to your left there is what looks like a cutout for a doorway, but there appears to be a large stone slab covering it, and you can see from where you're standing, by the way, you're facing to the east, about another 10 feet down from you looks like a passage that goes to the north, and this passage continues on another 40 feet down before you see a iron door.
Stone and then iron.
Yep. Stone, then open, then iron. So
They have no consistency here. Apparently it means nothing to them.
All right, with me thinking.
Budget cuts have really hit hard, I guess. I guess no one
me
appreciates
first.
my jokes.
Me first. Me first. Try see if me can budge stone.
okay. That is all right. Give me a strength check.
Oh, not a good strength check. Me thinks that's 12.
Well, yeah, you can't budge it. You push hard, it squeaks a little like it's giving way, but then it just does not move.
Okay. All right. Me ask Foxglove for help.
Why Foxglove? Why not me?
Foxglove is bigger.
Doesn't mean anything. Watch this. Push on the door.
All right, strength check.
Alright, well, I didn't roll well, but... I got a 5.
Yeah, you're like, watch this, and you just push really hard, and it's like when you have a toddler, trying to shove a exterior door open that's on a spring. They're just like pushing hard, and it's just not moving.
All right. Tell you what, Grimmel, let us push together.
You underestimate me. Dirty 20.
Oh, really? Oh, fantastic, because me got 6. Jesus.
Yeah, it's a good thing you asked for help because, yeah, it's just you just see this like push as the whole thing just slides, grinding out of the way.
Well done, Grimmel.
Sure. I just walk into the room, kind of huff a little bit.
Well, as you huff, the smell of rotting fruit hits your nostrils.
Oh, gross. It's not even rotting meat. Damn vegetarians.
There's a stack of barrels against the east wall, and that's where the smell is coming from. And then you hear coming like a jingling sound around the center of the room, but you can't see anything.
A jingling sound?
No, like jingling keys.
It's just, I get that. It's just odd.
Hmm.
All right, 1 second.
I'm assuming the front of the fruit is not supposed to be rotten, which means somebody hasn't been down here in a long time.
Yes, but it's sitting there, it's rotten, and there is, from where you're sitting, you notice in the northwest corner of the room, there is a wooden door that goes to the north.
All right. Me not have any way to make lights, so me not sure how to identify jingling sound.
Yeah, it's probably nothing.
Did you say it was in the center of the room?
Yeah, center of the room.
All right. Me draw a sword, and me try to sneak in towards center of room to see if maybe me can see owner of jingling sound.
Why do you
Well,
care?
the room isn't very big. It's like, let's call it 30 by 30, and you sneak in over there and you see there is nothing.
It's a ghost. Woo.
All right. Well, me continue across room to wooden door.
Okay.
Then me try to open wooden door.
Okay. This one opens easily. You push it inward to find a what looks almost like a cabinet, if you will. It's about 10 feet to the north, but then it extends down 30 feet to the east. And there is an image cast across it in the tiles, almost like someone had painstakingly carved what looks like a labyrinth into the floor and wall.
Okay. Me gesture to companions. Hey guys, come take a look at this. This looked like maybe labyrinth. Can one of you like draw a picture so we can, because maybe this is this is how we get through labyrinth.
Well, I have a couple of my contracts, but that would mean I'd waste the back of a contract trying to drop a labyrinth.
We get you more copies of contracts.
Fine. So I pull out one of the contracts I have and write on the back of it and draw up a labyrinth map.
Okay. So it's quite complicated. It's going to take you a while, and I'll have you do a check on this. Let's just do a straight 1d20.
19.
Wow. Yeah. You do quite a good job at it. I have to say, better than I expected.
You all underestimate me. I'm gonna go on strike.
Don't look at me. It was disembodied voice man.
All right. Well, you scribble it down, and I will have to send you something of that in a minute. But in the meantime, there is nothing else here if you guys want to head back to your main corridor.
Yes, we go back. Me head towards Iron Door.
Awesome. All right. You head down to the Iron Door. Let me jump down to this real quick. All right. You find that it is covered in rust. Like, once upon a time, this was obviously finely tuned and taken care of, but now it is brown and swollen with age.
Well, me try to open it anyway.
Okay. You hit it, and let's see. Let's do a... Well, I guess we'll strength check you again. That's probably the best thing we can do.
Me only roll 11.
Yeah, you push hard, and it creaks and moans, and you find yourself a little colored, if you will. You're a bit yellowed across your hands and everywhere you touched to push on it. This door is very well, like I said, swollen in place.
Okay, but do me eventually open it?
Let's just skip forward and say, with your companions, yes, you are eventually able to push it open.
Okay. After it is pushed open, me look down, me see me covered in rust, and me go, "Oh, my pretty surcoat is now dirty. What will Freya think of me?"
I think you'll be okay.
All right, so where to? Where does this thing lead?
All right, as you push inside, you find a what is this? A hexagonal room. It is about let's call it about 50 feet point to point. You have entered on the west side, and it is more or less empty. There's just kind of a weird chill in the room. As you look to the north, you see a simple wooden door, and as you scan around to the south at the southern point, you see the statue of what looks like a demonic sorceress.
Okay. So, hold on a sec. Me try something here.
Okay.
Me open me divine sense to see if I can sense a presence in the room.
Okay. You open your sense, and you do not sense a presence in the room.
Okay. Me cautiously enter room.
Okay. As you go in, you see the room as I described it. You do feel a little weird, like a little uneasy, but other than that, it's, fine.
Okay. Me go try to open wooden door.
Okay. You find it open, and you find that it swings open, revealing a passageway that goes east-west.
Okay. Me try east first.
Okay. As you go to the east, it swings around to the north and to another T-junction that also goes east-west.
All right, me try to go east again.
All right. Going to the east, you find yourself to... Hold on, one moment. You find yourself at what looks like a large stone door facing south, so it would, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Sorry. Yes, so you walk to the east for a while, you turn to the south, there's a large stone door there.
Oh, okay. So east turns into south?
Yeah, it's just like you go down the corridor for a bit, and then, you can kind of turn to the south, and there it is.
All right, me try to open stone door.
Okay, let's see where we at. All right, you go and you push on the door, and let me make sure I'm on the right room. Okay, yep, you go in, you push on the door, and I need you to make a... What would that be? I think that's an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, no. Really? Okay. It's not going to be good. 10. You think that's 10? Hold on a sec. I think me gets -3 on intelligence. Yes, me gets -3 on intelligence, so 10.
10? All right. You... All of a sudden, everything is, like, blindingly white. And... Companions, you see Barry vanish.
Oh. Great. We done a stupid thing. And guess what?
What do you do?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
You guys do?
I don't know. I have to go supposed to find a sword. Now I've gotta go find Barry. I don't want. Why do we keep losing party members? What is this? Some morbid game of lost and found?
Lost and lost. You still haven't found Poplard. I mean...
Well,
So, in Grimmel, I vanish. What do you do?
Grimmel, I say we take our ship and we...
well, but we can't just leave him. I mean, we could, but we probably shouldn't.
But we could.
I'm supposed to be the evil one here. What are you?
I want to go make money. Right now, this is not making us money.
Well, you just have a heart of gold, don't you? Well, alright. Well, Alright, best I can do, I'm gonna use the new invocation I just got, called Eldritch Sight, so I can cast Detect Magic at will.
Okay.
And I don't know. I guess the only thing it can do is give the aura of, like, magical objects, creatures, or areas. The only thing I can think of is we follow, like, some sort of aura to figure out where he went.
Okay. Well, I can tell you that, I can say you cast that, and it, you see there's a glow about the door, and it doesn't really give you anything else.
Well, Bruce, what do you think?
Ribbit?
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, I mean, he thinks for a minute and says, well, you could either follow him through the door and see if the same thing happens, or go check the door and maybe it won't happen.
Go check the... Well, but I don't... If I die, blaming you, I go to the door.
Do you push it or you just stand there next to it?
I'll just push it.
Alright, so...
Oh, wait, actually...
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't. Never mind, I'll push it. I was like, I could just Eldritch blast it open, but that probably would not end well.
Well, give me a quick intelligence save.
Twelve.
You swing the door open and you find a room. It is 50 feet north-south, 30 feet east-west. As you look inside, you see what looks like a mosaic of demonic faces and a rusted gauntlet lying in the southwest corner of the room.
So no Barry?
No Barry. There is a door on the northeast side. You came in, from the north straight down, but on the east wall, kind of on the north side, there is another doorway, a wooden door. And yeah, well, I guess we haven't heard from what's Foxglove doing, just kind of wandering through.
I guess.
Okay. All right, well, Barry, let's just go to you real quick. You find yourself, as your vision clears, back in that hexagonal room staring at the statue of the demonic sorceress.
Ugh, me not like. Is that all that happens?
Yep, that's all that happens.
Oh, okay. Me turn around and me quickly go back the way me came.
Okay.
Trying to find companions.
All right. While you're doing that, companions, do you continue to look from your position?
Okay. I'm not sure where to go about this.
If it helps, I quickly created a map for you to follow. And I just threw it through a quick paint shop filter. So, this is what, when you were scribbling down, the labyrinth from...
Yeah. Which way would probably be the best way to go, though? Doesn't really give us any example of what's what.
Looks like there's a door to the east, but that's, have you actually stepped in the room yet?
Yeah, there's a door to the... Yeah. We know there's a door to the east. I guess that's where I'll go.
Okay. Walk over to it and swing it open.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You toss that doorway open, and you peek in, and it is a relatively long room, still only about 30 feet wide, but its east-west length is like 80 feet. It's just huge. And there is, laying down in the corner, a very large body. Looks somewhat humanoid, but twice Barry's height.
Oh. Well, not Barry. Sorry, I'm not processing information really well right now.
And just for fun, as you went in there and you threw that door open, you do hear it start grumbling.
Ah, well, I have the best luck, don't I? So it's waking up?
Oh, it's starting to roll, yeah, like it's getting up.
Well, there's not much for me to do, so I guess I'll just wait for him to get up and try to talk. Maybe.
Alright, well, he rolls up, and you see, as the creature rolls vertical, that there are two heads, each head sporting a couple of large lower tusks, and long hair. If it wasn't for the hair being so long and matted, he would be completely naked. But he reaches down, and you see a spiked club that looks almost like a morning star be grabbed with one hand, and a chipped piece of metal bound to a large femur that resembles a battle axe being grabbed by the other hand.
Alright, never mind. Talking probably isn't the best way to go about this. I don't think he'd want to sign a contract.
Probably not.
Alright, well, I just got a new spell. Let's try it out. I'm gonna cast Blight.
Okay.
Well, can I just roll to attack?
Yeah, go for it. I'm not gonna stop you. Oh, good lord.
13.
Necromantic energy washes over the creature of your choice that you can see within range, draining moisture and vitality from it. Oh, man. Yeah. Target must make a Constitution saving throw. Which I fail. Target takes 8d8 necrotic damage.
Yep. Let me just roll that, actually. That is not what I asked you to do. No, what happened? It's not. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 44.
Holy crap. Yeah, you see him, like, his skin shrink and shrivel, his hands, like, restrict, and there's just this two-headed scream of pain as this poor creature just suffers an incredible amount of damage out of nowhere.
Well, I'm sick of giving these things too many chances.
Oh yeah, and you can tell, he is hurt. He is just like, doesn't even know what hit him, like barely able to function. He starts looking at you, just blinking, and then turns, and you can see there's a good-sized doorway on the east side of the room, and he starts making a retreat through it.
Oh. Wuss.
Does Foxglove do anything?
I mean, obviously the problem has already been dealt with, hasn't it?
I don't know. I'm not there yet.
I feel like I don't need to do anything.
All right, so Foxglove does nothing, and a minute later or so, Barry, you show up.
Yes, Barry. Me show up. Me ran whole way. Me a little out of breath. Me go. Oh, you got the door open. Great. What did me miss?
Nothing much.
Yeah, I just took out a thing. Don't worry about it. You missed it.
Did you take out Little Mushroom Man? What did you take out?
Something about twice their height. Not important.
Oh, all right. Well, where is Body?
He ran.
No. Which direction did he run?
Through that door over there.
Oh, well, I guess me follow. Me want to see what on other side of door.
Alright, good luck. Glad you're back, I guess.
All right, well, you run through that door, and you're met with an option. You can go north or south. If you go to the north, it looks like it's a winding tunnel that goes up and around a corner. If you go to the south, it's a steep descent, and you feel almost like a rush of hot air coming up from that direction.
But me can't tell where thing went.
Not immediately by just looking, no.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Me decide to go back to companions. Me walk up to Grimmel and say, "Hey, little Elkin, let me see map you drew, please."
Sure. Have at it.
All right. So me look at map and me think, guys, it looks like there might be another. Looks like most of Labyrinth is behind statue of Demon Woman. Maybe we should go back and look at Demon Woman.
I mean, that might be a good start. It's better than nothing, at least. I'm sick of all these people who have the time to, like, carve out these, like, really winding tunnels and rooms. Like, who has the time to learn and navigate these things? This seems very impractical. How many rooms do you need? Especially when each room is filled with some random monster. How long has he been living there? Why is he living here? Where is he getting food? It doesn't make sense. Like, I mean, I grew up cushy, I guess, but, like, this is really harsh living conditions. Who in their right mind would live here with all these winding tunnels and you probably get lost in the dark and there's nothing of, like... These people are stupid, that's what I'm saying. These monsters that live here, they're stupid.
Yeah.
Have you seen hut prices lately? I mean, the cost of housing is through the roof. I bet your rent here is free.
You make good point. Anyway, come along. Let us go check out statue.
All right, so I guess you guys go back to the statue area, and we can just jump you there. I'll go down to that section. All right. Yes, so you can tell by looking at the statue that the area is large enough that there could be some type of passage there, but she is also quite large. The statue, you know, like I said, is a demonic princess with her hands held out, almost like, oh god, like she's looking to be given something.
Let me see. Me take out javelin and place javelin in her hands.
And nothing happens.
Me try to push down on one hand with my hand.
You push down and you don't feel like it's going to give, though it does feel like there's a little bit of rotation as you pull your hand away.
Me try to lift hand up. See if it won't go down, maybe it go up.
It doesn't go up, but it does feel like there might be a twist.
Okay. Me try to twist hand.
All right. As you twist the hand, you hear a crunching sound from behind, and you find that the statue, as you just barely release the hand with a push, it slides out of the way into the wall.
Oh. Me feel extra smart. Yes.
Yes, Barry. We're all very proud of you.
All right. So, what is revealed when statue goes into wall?
What is revealed is a passageway that goes to the south. There is in the floor an inlay of different types of stone than the normal slate that you are used to. They look almost like agates.
Okay. Me take javelin and poke at agate.
You find that it is an agate.
Okay.
You poke it. It's a rock.
Yeah, long as that rock doesn't move and flames or arrows shoot out of something.
Oh no! It's just a marker stone.
Okay. Well, me try to walk across floor.
All right, you walk across the floor. It is solid. It goes down about 20 feet until you find what used to be a door, but has rotted away long ago. And give me a perception check.
Oops.
Oh, you get advantage on this because of your paladinness.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Ooh, first roll was not bad. Second roll was even better. Okay. So, let's see what my perception goes. Oh, +1? Me get dirty 20.
Awesome. So as you approach the door, your divine sense is tingling a bit as you hear on the other side what sounds like whispers and hissing, almost like two entangled lovers.
Oh, okay. Sounds weird. Me very carefully try to push door open as quietly as possible.
Okay, let's do a stealth check. Or sleight of hand would be fine. How about that?
Ugh. Me not think it go well. Me only roll 7.
Alright, as you try to quietly push it open to look inside, it just gets a couple inches and then the entire door disintegrates, falling off into pieces into the room. And you are looking into just a little 30 by 30 room, but a very startled looking couple. One is very obviously male and the other female.
What do couple look like?
Mostly humanoid, though parts of their body appear to also be partially changed into snakes that have coiled around each other.
Oh, okay. Me look at them and me go, don't mind us. We just passing through.
Okay. All right. Well, just FYI, there's a door on the south wall, kind of the east side, but you definitely have to pass by them. So let's see here. Let me roll something real quick. I guess they're just kind of shocked for a moment, and you say that, and you start walking over to the side. Oh man, I'm trying to think of how this should work because this is so weird.
As me walk in room, me go, love is love. Continue. Carry on.
All right. Well, just as you get to the door, you do hear the voice from the male, like, just all of a sudden, wait! This isn't right. Wait, who are you? What do you do? This was our private space. Stop now.
All right. Well, me stop with hand on door, and me go, me on noble quest to retrieve Freya, weapon blessed by Freya. So don't mind us. We will be gone here soon.
What? I don't care about your quest. You're gonna go into our family's chambers if you go in there. You turn around and leave. Like, we're shocked enough by you already.
Well, can you tell me where Weapon of Freya is?
I don't know anything about a weapon of Freya. We live in the next chamber over.
Well, Well, according to the map that we have, there are many, many chambers in this place. So, I am assuming that Weapon of Freya may be in one of these chambers. So, we will. Me apologize, but me cannot abandon quest. So, me just going to walk through rooms.
He's just, all right. Well, have fun.
Okay, me shrug, me open door.
Okay. You find yourself going through a passageway that twists and winds and brings you around. And as you open the next door, which is just a simple wooden one, into a small room, 30 by 30, you are face to face with a very angry looking buff guy who is your size, with his arms look like almost tree trunks of snakes coming out of them. He is very unhappy looking.
Okay.
This can only mean good things, I'm sure. Good job, Barry.
Me look at Grimmel and me go, hey, this look like a wonderful recruit for you.
I don't think he's really up for that right now, but sure, I'll try. Hey, you ever thought about ruling the world? Well, you won't, but I will. Hi, my name's Grimmel Sharpbeak, and I'd like to take over the world someday. If you'd like to join my evil army, you can sign up now. But be warned, positions are filling up fast. If you're not with us, you're against us. What am I rolling?
Persuasion.
21.
With his modifier. 22. Sorry, I rolled really well. I got a 19. Jeez. All right. So he looks like angry almost, and brings back an arm and swings it around to hit you with it. And that is 11 to hit.
That not hit me.
I was thinking Grimmel, because Grimmel was the one talking.
Oh, that also does not hit me.
Yeah, I didn't think so. let's just say he brings around he gets angry and spins around and swings the other one at you as well. And that one is a 21 to hit.
Who is he swinging at?
I was thinking Gremmel still.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. And that is right die. He hits you for a total of 7 piercing damage. But you also feel from the point where it contacts, a burning sensation begin to bleed out from that spot, and you take another 3 poison damage and are under the poisoned condition.
What's with me getting poisoned?
I don't know, just something about you. All right.
Let's see here. Does me get the response?
Yes.
All right. Me take mighty swing with sword.
Okay.
Okay, me need to reroll. It's not. Oh man, this device is really letting me down tonight. 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Let me not think. All right, me have second attack and you roll again.
Okay.
Not much better. 17 to hit.
That one hits though.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Okay, and I believe because of my sword, I get to roll twice, right, and take the higher one?
Yes.
Perfect. That is 14 slashing damage.
Dang. All right. Well, he takes 14 slashing damage. All right. Gremmel, did you want to respond, or Foxglove? One of you?
Well, Gremmel could respond. He's got the. Don't you have that?
I didn't know.
That spell.
Either of you can go.
You can. A hellish rebuke or something like that.
Yeah, but I had to do that as a reaction. I didn't. Oh, could I do that on my turn as a reaction or no?
Usually, you just do it immediately. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll still give it to you if you want to use it. It's fine.
Oh, but I only have 2 spell slots, so that would be all my spell slots if I did that.
Oh, okay.
But one sec, let me see how much damage it does now that I'm a higher level.
All right. Well, do we want to let Foxglove go in the meantime?
Yeah.
All right, vicious mockery.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah. Why not?
18.
Yeah. Target can hear. I must try to make a wisdom saving throw. Oops, and not throw the die. Well. Yeah, I failed.
All right. How would you insult this guy?
He's got snakes for arms.
Man, snakes for arms, no wonder you're single, man. Can you imagine trying to get a girl with snakes for arms? That's not going to be comfortable for anyone, dude. Jesus.
I was told I had lots of job opportunities in Japan, but okay.
6 damage.
Okay.
Ah. It was 6 damage.
Yeah, I got it. It's a good one. All right, Grimmel, did you find what you wanted to do?
If you'll still let me cast Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, I will. Go for it.
Alright. I can imagine I get up from that like, well, I guess we can't just always, have people sign away their wills in order to avoid conflict. That's a 21 to cast.
Oh, geez. Well, yeah, it's very successful.
And then...
I'm sorry. Grimmel was very upset by being poisoned.
Yeah, this is the second time now. That's 26 damage.
20. Oh, geez. All right. Holy crap.
Fire damage.
Yeah. No, you. Holy crap! Like you guys seriously damaged this dude. He falls back to the ground and lets out a scream for help, and he's not dead, but he's injured, and he's like, please leave us alone. Leave us alone. And from the path behind you, the couple you had passed by comes running in, and she screams, no, what have you done?
He started it. Me was perfectly willing to just, walk on by, but he hurt me companion. And then me say, however, me willing to make a deal. If you let us by and promise not to attack us anymore, me try to heal him.
She doesn't even listen to you. She just hisses and extends her hand out, and there's a noxious puff that moves from her hand directly towards you, requiring you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oof. Not good. He needs to stop rolling badly on saving throws. Yeah, that's only 12.
Well, then I believe... D12. Yes. All right, you take 4 poison damage.
Okay.
So you are also poisoned. And the guy comes running in, and he's not sure what's going on. He just sees you, the big dude, and I guess goes straight for you as well. And seems to make the most sense. And let's see. He's actually not sure what to do. He comes in and he also throws. You see a ball of light just come up and totally misses. Never mind. He does nothing. I rolled a 3. He totally missed you.
Oh, well, thank goodness for small favors.
Yeah. So, I guess that's it. It's back to... Oh, the guy on the ground. Yeah, so Barry, back to you.
All right. Me try once again to talk to peoples. Well, no, maybe not. Me just shrug. Me aim mighty blow at male that just tried to hit me with light.
All right. Give him a good swing.
All right, that is a should do. I believe that is 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right. All right, that is 7 plus 4. That is 11 slashing damage. 11 slashing damage.
All right.
And then me swing at him again for a second attack.
Okay.
Okay, that is 21 to hit.
Jeez, yeah, that hits.
That is another 14 slashing damage.
Wow. All right.
Yes, me rolling good there.
Okay, so Foxglove.
How close is the nearest enemy?
Well, you guys are all in pretty tight quarters. I mean, the whole room being only a 30-foot square, and you guys are more or less in the middle of it. I'd say there's the dude on the ground who can't be more than 10 feet from you. There's the guy that Barry just beat the crap out of, who's probably, let's say, no more than 10 feet from you. And then I guess the woman who came rushing into the room, she's probably, let's call her 5 feet away.
I stab the woman with my rapier.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Holy crap.
Should I roll again?
Oh,
See
please.
What
Yes.
15.
Oh, you just pierced her heart.
So she did.
Yeah.
Alright. I've done my deed for our party today. That's all they get.
Okay.
How'd I know? Mm-hmm.
Okay. Grimmel?
Well, I have spell slots.
You can cast Eldritch Blast if you wanted to.
I could. But I do that all the time. I have that ability where I can just tap my foot and cause like an earthquake type thing, right?
Yeah.
Alright, can I do that?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Alright. I guess I just, in slight warning to my party, I just say, jump! And then I tap my foot.
Okay. I will have to find, I don't remember the write-up of that.
Yeah, I was trying to find it too, and I couldn't find it.
Oh, it's here somewhere. Oh, man. That's the old stuff. I have to locate it. Well, in the meantime... You'd think that'd be easy to find. So I'm pretty sure I remember sending it to you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too, but I couldn't find it.
Well, in any case, all right. I will find that later. But for now, let's say you do that, and we roll for a save on that guy. The other one's already prone. He falls prone, and I need you. Let's see. Roll me a 1d100 and tell me what you get.
Oh. This can only lead to good things. 70.
Okay. Parts of the ceiling break free because of the vibrations you have caused. And let's see. Roll for these guys. So start with the first guy that went down. He takes a pretty substantial hit. Let's see, 4, 10. He's dead. The next guy also takes a pretty good hit. He's almost dead. He's on the ground suffering, pinned under a pretty good sized rock. And then as for you three, rocks come down. Barry, you get impacted by a chunk of falling rock for 9 damage to your head. Foxglove, you take 8. And Grimmel, you take 5.
Alright.
And the guy on the ground is basically pinned, pierced by a rock that came down. He's not quite dead yet, but he's wishing he was.
All right. Me slowly pick myself up. Me look at Grimlow. Me go. It might not be a good idea to cause an earthquake when we are underground.
Meh. It worked fine, didn't it?
Me not make decision yet. me think maybe not. Just, food for thought for later.
Alright.
So this room is trashed now, just so you know.
Yes. All right. Me limp on over. Me deliver mercy killing blow to guy underneath rock.
I'm just give that to you.
Yeah, me figure. All right. Me try to see if me can work my way around to. Me guess there is according to map there is a door in east part.
Yes, there is.
Okay. Me work me way around to that.
Okay. Yeah, you make it there. It's an unpleasant journey just because of all the crap on the walls. Or on the floor, sorry.
Yes.
Let me check one thing really quick. Okay. So, you open that door, and inside you find a slightly larger room. You can tell this was probably their area where they were kind of spending more time in. It's probably about 50 feet east to west, 30 feet north-south. There's a door in the northeast corner going north, and you see there's a carved, what looks like a succubus across the north wall, and there's kind of next to, in front of it, whatever, a very charred wooden chest.
Okay. First, me cast minor restoration on myself,
Okay,
or lesser restoration, I should say.
got it.
So basically, that takes the poison away from me. That cures me of the
Good.
poison.
Good.
And then me touch Grimmel, and me do same thing to Grimmel.
Yeah. I love not being poisoned.
Nice. Well, let's see.
I should have cast
Right.
protection from poison instead, but okay, that's all right. All right,
Oh.
so after that, me go investigate burnt chest.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your investigation, I guess.
Okay. Me roll 7.
It's a burnt chest.
Okay.
Like you're like, yep, that chest was burnt.
Me try to open burnt chest.
As you kind of pick it up, the edges, the pieces are falling off into it, and you see there is what used to be some kind of fabrics inside that have also been combusted.
So it's just fabric?
Yes, that's all you see sitting in there.
Me start pulling out fabric.
Okay. Most of it just falls away into pieces.
Oh. That's all there was fabric?
Yeah.
Alright, well, me sigh, me shrug, me go to door in northeast corner.
Okay. I gotta throw random things in there every now and then for fun, you know.
Yes.
Alright. So, this door opens relatively easily, and you see the passageway, go north of just about 10 feet and then turn to the west. And in an alcove there, across from the door, it appears to be a water fountain, like an artesian one with a carved cup pouring into a bowl, and it seems to just be flowing.
Yeah, me not trust it. There's nothing but demons down here, so me not thinking that's good right now.
That's fine. I'm just letting you know what's there.
Okay. Well, me go west.
All right. You jump to the notes there. You go west until you come to looks like a very braced door. Like it was closed, and then various items were packed against it from your side to brace it shut.
Ugh. That's not a good sign.
Nothing's ever a good sign.
Well, me try to clear items away from door.
All right, you're able to do that. I mean, it's really not a problem. You unload them, and the door doesn't appear to have a very complicated lock. Really, it's just a slide bar that slides to the side.
Okay, me open door.
All right. You open the door, and as you peek in, you don't explicitly see anything, just a 30-foot square room with a doorway on the north wall.
All right. Me cautiously step into room.
All right. As you step into the room, you can see there's like an alcove of some kind in the northeast corner, kind of going to the east. It starts about 4 feet up off the ground and goes back into the wall. And as you start trying to kind of look and see out from the darkness, you suddenly are approached by a floating ball that has rows of sharp teeth in its open mouth, tentacles coming off of the side of it. It looks almost like a disembodied head with a single eye.
Okay. Is that coming out of the alcove?
Yes, coming. Yep.
Okay. Me reflexively throw javelin at it.
All right. You have a panic moment and throw at it. Let's see. Let's make sure. I want to see how this works because we're on a shock. Give me a quick wisdom save.
All
I'm gonna use. Well, because I'm gonna use that to test the reaction.
Okay. 10.
10. You're so shocked by it that, and because of its horrid appearance and everything, that the javelin misses.
This seems like a great thing that's happening.
All right.
All right. I can give my creature somewhat of a chance against you. Jeez.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you don't really need to because, chances are really good that Grimmel would end up doing more damage to us than your creatures will.
Fair.
I didn't do that much.
All right. Well, you went first, and you startled it. Let's see. All right. It actually tries to bite you.
Yeah, of course it does.
In response. Well, because it's flying at you, and that is. Oh, that's only a 12 to hit.
Oh, well, thank goodness. I'm glad I startled it.
Yeah, you startled it, and it failed, but it's flailing around, and I'm assuming you others had followed Barry into the room.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go high-low on a roll, and I went high, which means it's Foxglove is the target, and that is a. Make sure I get this right. Oh, I rolled the wrong die. All right, I need you to make a Constitution save. Foxglove.
Yeah. 14.
You save, which is good, but you still take 6 necrotic damage. All right. You have an opportunity to respond, or wait a minute and let Grimmel do something.
It's a giant eyeball.
Yep. Well, it's a giant head with some tentacles and an eyeball in the middle of it.
Yeah.
It's like a beholder.
Okie Vicious mockery it.
Okay.
Oh, the vicious mockery. Okay. Let me roll to see how good my insult is. Yeah. Nat 20.
Oh, good lord. All right. Well, I'm not even. I can't. I'm gonna say I can't even make a wisdom save against that, and you can double damage it.
All right. You know what, Mr. Floating Head? Nobody wants to sleep with you. All you can give is head. It's probably not even good head. Look at that mouth. Are you kidding? God, you are so pathetic and lonely. I can't even with your face. Jesus. $14 damage.
Oh my god. He deflates a bit even.
You really hurt its feelings.
Good. And then I use my bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Grimmel. And that is a 16 to cast.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna say that's good because you even gave that poor creature disadvantage on his next roll. Oh man.
Well, that was a pretty vicious insult right there.
That was.
Mary's
All
mouth
right.
unopened. If you were here, you would have saw just.
That's awesome. Well, Grimmel, do you have some icing on for this cake?
Yeah, 1d8 to hit. 1d8 to hit.
D8.
I guess Eldritch Blast to victory. I mean, it's what more can I do after that? I mean, anyone would be absolutely destroyed. But yeah, I'll Eldritch Blast it. That's a 15 plus 7. So I'm pretty sure that already hits.
Oh, yes.
And then Eldritch Blast is, let's see, 26 plus my charisma modifier. 6 plus 8 is 14.
Ouch. I mean, jeez. I mean, you guys didn't kill it, but man, you beat the ever-living crap out of him. Alright. Barry.
Random creature dares to show its face, the entire party.
Well, it did try to eat me. It tried to bite me, and then it damaged poor Foxglove. So
yeah, poor Foxglove.
it deserves what it gets.
Alright, Barry, well, what are you going to do about that? It's now right in front of you.
Let me take mighty swing with sword.
Awesome.
Let's see here. 9 plus 6, 15.
You bring down your sword and you skim off a couple of its tentacles.
Okay, well, second attack. He swings sword at it again. Ooh, that's not good at all. That's only 11 to hit.
Yes, that does not hit.
Nope. Alright, I guess it gets another attack.
It does. In fact, it will... Trying to think of what it wants to do. It looks around, and I'm going to say that it flies straight away from you towards, let's say, Grimmel, to try to take a little birdie bite.
Why is it always me?
All right, fine. It'll go over and try to bite.
Well, it's
Foxglove.
fine. I'm just,
Jeez.
Produce, try to convince people to join my evil army. And what do I get faced with? A bunch of people shooting the messenger.
Well,
it's not a crime to try and convince you to join my evil army. Sure, I mean, actions I'm trying to complete are evil, but that doesn't mean you have to attack me. Jeez.
Well, it's a 15 to hit, so let's see if it actually hits.
15 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. That is a... Ooh, sorry. That's a 13 piercing damage right there.
Wow. Yeah, that's a chunk.
What are you down to?
8.
And as it's doing that, one of its eyes whips back towards Barry. And Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Yeah, not great. 10.
Okay, you are paralyzed. Okay. Foxglove.
How close is it?
Oh, it's right next to you now.
Rapier, stab it, right in the eyeball.
Okay.
Nat 20.
What? Oh my god.
Hey, Dad, lower your...
That's not 20.
That's a nat 20.
Alright, well. Roll her again.
7 plus 4, so 11.
Sadly, not enough to kill it, but you still do double damage.
All right. Let me grab the dice. 14.
All right. All 3 damages to it so far have been 14.
That's funny. Unfortunately, it's still not dead yet, and Grimble is almost dead, and I cannot help.
That's fine.
Ah,
It's not the first time. It won't be the last.
Yeah, it might be. The
it is.
last.
Yeah, we'll see. It is Grimmel's turn.
All right. Well, does it look undead? I feel like this might be undead. Well, probably not.
It's not undead.
Well,
And exploding, so earthquake's not going to do any good.
well, I know that. One sec.
Just in case.
That's written stats or else. One sec. I have this written down, but it's on a different piece of paper. Oh, I did not write it down very well. One sec.
What are you looking for?
I have a cantrip that I never use, but I didn't write down the information for it because I already had it written down elsewhere, but I didn't write it down very well.
Well, I can just Google it real quick. Which cantrip do you want to use?
I haven't Googled. You know what? I'm just gonna stab it in the eye with my rock.
Okay.
I don't feel like it. Alright, yeah, just I'll fly at it and stab it in the eye.
Roll to hit, I guess.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
And then it doesn't do much damage, but you know. Yeah, that did 3 damage.
Okay.
It only does 1d6. What do you expect from me?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It was funny.
Now I'm on its face.
Yep, you're on its face, and it tries to. Let's see. It's gonna try to shake you first. So, it is having a heck of a time doing that. So it will take a attempt to bite you at disadvantage because of your proximity. And
Alright.
it fails miserably.
Nice.
That's a little bit of luck
So it will attempt to, I guess, just randomly flail around with a eye stalk. And it will try to, let's see, I guess it's gonna hit Foxglove. So I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
18.
That is successful.
Ooh.
But you still take some damage. You still take 12 damage.
Jesus. Hate to see what happened on an unsuccessful one.
Yeah, that would have been ugly. Alright. Let's see. So I guess, actually, Foxglove, it is your turn.
All right. Rapier it in the face again. It worked very well last time, so you know. 18.
Oh, that hits.
7 damage.
Nice. Alright, and Grimmel.
My turn again?
Yeah.
I can't do anything.
Ah, well, stab it again.
You're just like on its face, just like bashing it with this rock.
Yeah, I nat 20 that time though.
Really?
I did.
Yeah, she did.
Oh god, yeah, bash that thing again.
Double damage, right?
No, roll again.
Oh, yeah.
You get crit.
I only rolled a 10.
That's fine. It's so low on health, you're gonna kill it anyway.
It's 11 damage.
Yeah, that definitely kills it. You just like bash it in, and it falls to the ground, and you kind of fall on top, and then roll off to the side.
I'm gonna take one from Barry's book. For Zaratan!
Awesome. You do that. Well, Barry's still paralyzed, so I'll have you and Foxglove roll me a quick perception check.
13.
Yeah, also 13.
Wait, actually, no, I was wrong. 17.
Oh, well, with the 17, you notice that the thing, it deflated, and then it's starting to like almost like blow up like a balloon. You see that it's slowly inflating. The tentacles became straight out and stiff, and the skin is getting tighter and tighter.
I think this is a sign that we should leave now.
Well, you gotta help me drag Barry because he's not moving.
Fine. Let's grab Barry and quickly leave as quickly as possible.
Okay, you're gonna try and drag him down towards the door?
Yeah.
Okay. This should be interesting. He's very large dead weight, so I need you guys both to make strength saving throws.
17.
Actually, sorry. They're just strength checks, not saving throws. Sorry.
17.
17. Okay.
Mhm.
What was yours?
6.
But on the upside, they're behind me, so I'm assuming I'm guessing I'm between them and whatever is happening to this eyeball thing.
Yes, I agree with that. I just want to see here what the normal. Okay, 5 times 17 and 6 is what that was. Barry, how much do you weigh?
1 sec.
Like probably what, like 250?
I could probably tell you here. Let me look at my stats.
I just figured if you could just guess it, I don't need the exact amount.
Let's see here. I cannot find. Okay, medium size. It says I only weigh. Well, that can't be right. Yeah, let's go. Let's go 230. Let's give me a good linebacker size.
Okay, so your weight is a little more than twice what their combined roll would allow them to move.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say they like grab you and they try, and they're like partway out pulling you across the room, and all of a sudden that body just explodes. And you're paralyzed, so there's no dex save on that. Maybe they're able to make. Well, no, they're like under you. Here, I'm just gonna roll it. I got an idea. All right, so what occurs is the creature just explodes outwards with magical energy, causing a ripple of force to go through the room. Barry, your body takes the brunt of it. 14 force damage hits you, but it also breaks you free of your paralysis. And as it does, that force damage also blasts into Foxglove and Grimmel, causing half that damage, so 7 damage to each of them.
I survive on 1 hit point.
Okay.
That could have gone worse.
What is Foxglove down to?
21.
Oh, all right. Not as bad. All right. Is that it?
Yeah. The creature
Alright.
is totally blown up.
Me come free from my paralysis. Me look around and me see that Foxglove looks really, really, really poor shape.
And I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I meant Grimmel, not Foxglove. I meant Grimmel. So we notice that Grimmel is looking really severely injured. So me gonna use my last second level spell slot on him and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Sounds good. Probably good.
All right, that's 13 to cast.
Well, it's on a willing person, so you should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, thank goodness, because it was a bad roll. All right, now let me see. Okay, so 1d8. Oh, 2d8, actually, because I used a second level. What is my second? Yeah, this. All right, so that is. Yeah, me restore 17 hit points to Grimmel.
17.
Nice.
I live.
All right, me think that this room might be a good place to take long rest because I can't imagine anything else is sharing a space with this ugly thing.
Ask again, is this sword worth it?
Yes, gotta be.
If it's not, you owe me a couple drinks, at least.
Okay.
Actually, no. You owe me your servitude in my evil army.
No.
Eh,
Me cannot agree to that.
we'll see.
All right. So anyway, yeah, we think this is a good place for long rest.
Thank God. Without my spell slots, I feel so naked.
Exactly. That was my last second level spell slot.
So, yeah, rest away. We will pick up here next time. I think this is a good place to end the episode.
Yeah.
You guys did pretty well. I mean, that was a lot of fun. I made that whole map on the fly as I was talking to you guys as you were working your way through.
I know, it's
So,
pretty good.
thanks. Thankfully, I'm fast at photoshopping stuff.
So that wasn't like a randomly generated map?
So I had a generated map, but I had to turn it into something that you guys could actually, use and fit into the story, like you had copied it from the wall. Okay. So I took that map, erased all of the room numbers and notes off of it, and then put it through a filter to make it like it was scribbled with charcoal.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, that's really nice. And it's kind of nice. It's helpful to have something to reference. So that we can say, well, I think I want to head to this room right here. So.
Yeah, well, I was trying to come up with a way to give you guys somewhat of a map, and that seemed like the best way to do it, so you're not just getting a explicit, here's this thing that's printed out from a computer.
Yeah, no, it works really good. So, yeah, we've got a long way to go. I had got a goal in mind, got a specific room I'm trying to head to. I don't know if that's going to be a good room or not, but yeah, it looks like a room you would try to head to if you were looking at a map.
Right on. I don't know why, but this season I like the idea of more dungeon crawling.
Mm-hmm.
Just finding stuff. So ones like this where we can really like go through and find some cool thing. I think it's like the old school, first edition D&D.
Right. No, that's perfect, especially with our party. We are not the kind of party that is going to figure things out and save the world. I don't think that is in our character's wheelhouse at all.
Yeah, it really isn't,
One of us
but
is trying to take over the world.
yeah, exactly. We got a real pinky in the brain type of situation going on here.
Yeah, pretty much. Any celestial being or any other being would take one look at this party and be like, nah. We're gonna try and find some other kind of heroes.
I just realized, because you said Pinky in the brain, Grimmel is the brain and Poplard is Pinky.
Kinda.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of.
pretty much.
Yeah.
The only
Genius, the other's insane.
the problem is Grimmel's not that smart either. So
Pinky and the brain,
Oh,
brain,
yeah.
brain.
Well, because all my stats are really good except for intelligence, so I don't want to, like, increase my intelligence because I don't want to be, like, super well-rounded.
yeah.
Yeah,
Especially because I
totally.
rolled really well, so I have 20 charisma.
We should, when Poplar comes back, we'll have him say "narf" a lot.
Narp. Well, we gotta be careful.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want to get sued by Warner Brothers.
Do you want to get sued?
They're probably owned by Disney now, anyway. This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.